Here are the switch of the boat. The switch are divided in two parts. Switch for the engine in French, engine in English. You have a positive, you have a negative. Same for the house. Service house in French, negative. House in English, positive. Red label, switch off. Green label, switch on. Everything is green. Engine battery, house battery are switch on. This is emergency parallel. Do not switch on if you don't need it. Just switch on if you have a low engine battery. After use, each night, do not forget to switch off all these switch. Negative engine, positive engine, positive house, negative house. Batteries are accessible from the front of the bolster. They are labeled in French. Motor means engine, service means house. To start the engine, check the switch, check the neutral position of the gearbox, check that the safety switch is on. Switch on, press button start. This valve is used for the hydraulic system. You don't have to move it. Please make sure that it stays in this position. To carry the boat, please put the metal part in position. To put this metal part in position, lift up the engine, position down, lift down, ready for transportation. Here you have access to the outlets from the tank and to the gauge. Please make sure at every maintenance stage that all these are tight and the gaskets are good. Here is the petrol valve. If you want to shut down the petrol outlet from the tank, you put it that way. If you want to open the petrol outlet from the tank, you put it that way. This is the petrol outlet linked with the fuel filter and the engine. Please control every day if you see any impurities inside the fuel filter. If you want to take them out, please use this button. Each compartment has a pressure relief valve and an inflation-deflation valve. Pressure relief takes air out at 300 millibars, which is 50 millibars above the advised pressure, which is 250 millibars for inflation. If I open the inflation-deflation valves, nothing happens. In this position, you can inflate with the adequate foot pump, compressor or whatever. If I turn a quarter anti-clockwise, the compartment is deflating. If I turn a quarter clockwise, the deflation stops. If you have a difference of pressure between two compartments, you will see the limit. You just have to inflate the lower compartment and make sure the pressure is equal in the two compartments and the limit will be invisible. Once inflate, you don't see any difference between the two compartments. This is the outlet to empty the well at the transom of the boat. Please make sure that it stays in this position before that the boat is on the water. This is an elephant trunk closed when you navigate. During the navigation, if you need to empty the boat fastly, you put it in this position. You can evacuate the water during the navigation. If you lift up, the elephant trunk is closed. This is a safety plug to empty the boat in case of thunderstorm. When you don't use it, you can leave the tap on. When you want to open it, especially at mooring, you do like this and it's okay. Here is the automatic bilge pump to empty the well. This is the switch on, switch off panel from the bilge pump. You have 3 positions. One is off, one is manual, and the third one is automatic. This is the depth sensor linked with the GPS. This plug is the plug from the depth sensor. It has to be removed for transport and before that the boat is on the water. Once the boat is on the water, you can switch on this plug on the GPS following the instruction manual. For the VHF aerial and the mooring light, we set up like this. This electrical panel is used to switch on the different equipment. This is the mooring box. Make sure that the rope is maintained inside the box. During maintenance and lifetime of the boat, it is strictly forbidden to drill holes in the floor or to maintain new equipment with screw. Please make sure that if you add equipment, you will glue this equipment on the floor without any screw. Thanks very much. With the boat, we deliver a full safety set, including fire extinguisher, binoculars, safety lights, and life jackets. The standard kit delivered with the boat includes paddle, foot pump, tools, covers, and a repair kit, including a safety gauge, a spanner, and some repair patch. For maintenance, you can use also this complete set. You have a set to repair the hull with a grey top coat, hydraulic steering oil to refill the hydraulic steering, full set of gluing, including neoprene glue, catalyzer and primer. And also we have a set of repair valves, elephant trunk and spanner. Each boat has an individual CE registration number